For football fans, the countdown to the Qatar World Cup has already begun. Seeing the world's best football players live is always exciting, and that's why we cannot wait to accompany our guests to Qatar while watching the next FIFA World Cup. To get you up to speed, we have compiled a list of World Cup facts to make you the smartest person at the next party you attend. But before we start, make sure to hit the subscribe button and bell icon for my latest videos. It helps channel a lot. Now let's get back to the video. First ever Winter World Cup. The 2022 edition of the competition would be the first ever Winter World Cup if considered from the Northern Hemisphere. The World Cup usually takes place in mid-year, but when it came to Qatar, an exception just had to be thrown. Nestled in the Middle East, Qatar experiences distressingly high temperatures which can go up to as high as 50 degrees Celsius. In such conditions, hosting any type of global event is deemed to be near impossible. Hence, the FIFA World Cup has been moved from its usual summer slot. The most expensive. Another interesting fact is the amount the host nation is spending in preparations for the upcoming event. As per an estimate, Qatar is spending a whopping $200 billion on infrastructure projects, which includes the construction of stadiums, highways, hotels, and so on. This will make the upcoming event one of the most expensive World Cups in the history of the game. Fewest stadiums. The number of venues might raise a few eyebrows or more. Only 8 stadiums have been lined up by Qatar to host the World Cup, which is the lowest number of venues for the World Cup in recent years. In fact, out of all the 8 venues selected to host the tournament, only 1 got revamped completely while 7 are being newly constructed in the country. In 1978, Argentina hosted the FIFA World Cup with just 6 stadiums, and now Qatar is set to host the competition with only 8 stadiums. Record number of visitors. One of the most interesting facts is the number of visitors who are expected to arrive in the country during the event. As per an estimate, the Qatar FIFA 2022 World Cup may well end up receiving a record number of visitors by the time the tournament comes to an end. The reason behind this is easy to grasp. Being one of the finest countries in the Middle East, Qatar's convenient geographic location makes it lie in close proximity to most nations. The most commutable. Qatar is a small country. It is, in fact, way smaller than the host of the World Cup 2018, Russia. Since the size of the country is so small, commuting from one place to another here is not a big hassle. Host cities like Doha, Lusail, Al Wakra, and Al Rayyan are located in close proximity to each other. Hence, moving from one venue to the other wouldn't be a big hassle for travelers. Another interesting fact is the 2 most remote stadiums of Qatar, Al Bayt and Al Wakra, are only 90 miles apart. Air-conditioned stadiums. One of the most important points to note about the host nation for FIFA 2022 is the fact that Qatar receives distressingly high temperatures during daytimes. To tackle the issue, Qatar came up with an audacious solution. For the first time ever, a country is set to host the FIFA World Cup in fully air-conditioned stadiums. All 8 venues in Qatar will be fully air-conditioned, providing a comfortable viewing experience to fans, while making the conditions good enough for players to perform on the pitch. The second one in Asia. Not only will Qatar be the first ever Middle Eastern nation to host the FIFA World Cup in 2022, but it will also be only the second time when the prestigious competition takes center stage in Asia. The first time it happened was in 2002 when Japan and South Korea co-hosted the FIFA event for the first time in Asia. That completes today's list. See you next time. Thank you for watching.